Seb, during lockdown, we all had different ways of getting through what was an incredibly difficult and challenging time. You used your time more interestingly than a lot of people. You've built an incredible replica of the Kiyan Prince Foundation Stadium. It is absolutely amazing to look at. The level of detail is astounding. Firstly, where did the idea come from?
All right. Thank you very much first for having me here. And the idea came, well, I've always been passionate about Legos, and basically the thing was I had so many pieces left over from old sets and was missing coming here. And it was in January when I had to self-isolate because some of my work colleagues had COVID, so I had to be at home, and I said, oh, what do I do? And I started looking online. And you know, when you're part of some groups of QPR, you know, you look at the picture and things, and you miss, you know, everything basically about this club. And I decided, you know, why don't I start doing something with the Legos, you know, just to kill the time. And I basically started and said, I want to build the front of the, you know, the stadium because it looks nice. And I started just basically to kill the time. I didn't know what to do, and you know, to stay a bit away as well from the family, you know, because sometimes staying with the kids 24/7 and the wife, it gets a bit overwhelming sometimes. No offense for the wife, love my wife, but you know, and the kids. But it's yeah. So I got in my garage, you know, peace and quiet, and I started with the front, and I had a lot of good feedback, you know, from the online platform, and so I decided to go and say, you know what, I need some help to get some pictures done. Luckily, one of the guys online knew Joshua Scott, yeah. So luckily he managed to get me in contact with him, and he was very kind and helpful, sent me pictures every time I was asking for you know, the details of the stadium, basically all the inside, because it's been a while since we've been here, and obviously you don't really pay attention on all the details when you're watching a match. You're mainly watching the pitch, the players, you know, sometimes you look around, someone is shouting, you know, but you never look at all the details. So yeah, that's how we started. And the biggest challenge was to find then the seats, because I didn't want it to look like all the bog standard kind of Lego set stadium that you can find online now. So I managed to find some seats, and then once I done that bit, I said, oh, I can't stop there now, because it seems like a thing that has been just half done, you know. Well, I think cost-wise, because most of the parts had to come from all over the world, because I couldn't find them all, you know, on the Lego shop, and I didn't want to get parts that were not like Lego. It costed me probably around 700 to 800 pounds to get all the parts, including obviously there's shippings as well, and it was quite expensive, some part like USA or, you know. But yeah, it took me about, started in January, and I think I finished in July, so yeah, it's a good 5-6 months.
And 6,723 Lego pieces used. How pleased are you with the final outcome? I'm
very, very pleased. I mean, I probably could have done a bit better, but to be honest with you, I got to a point where I said, I think I'm spending a bit too much money on it, you know. You just try to, well, it's like a building work. You don't want to budget up at the end because you run out of money, but you know, at the same time, you don't want to go there and it's like, okay, the last stretch was really, really hard. But yeah, no, I'm very, very pleased. I'm very happy, and you know, I'm happy that they found a good home.
Well, yes, you've now donated it to the club, and
yes,
the club will be displaying it so that other supporters can see it. So it's great for us as a club that you're doing this. How pleased are you that other fans are going to be able to enjoy it as well? I'm
very, very pleased, you know, because obviously it can be an inspiration as well for, I mean, other people to do something with their time sometimes, maybe, you know, because Lego, I always loved Lego. Something always helped me, you know. As an Italian, I can easily lose my patience. I'm very hot-headed, so doing Lego helps me stay calm, really calm. So yeah, it's I think I hope it's an inspiration. It's something, you know, even old people say, you know, they take pride of, you know, what what the stadium is, you know, because eventually one day they're probably gonna move from here, and obviously, you know, this will remind the new generation what it was looking like.